that time once again where you can join us at Kormadum Aldila Center, where we empower people. Now, the reason why I'm sort of thinking about this is that last week, Aldila, we spoke about empowering people through various ways. And then we said, well, there will be a couple of ways that we will be discussing for this program. And I would like you to embroider on that.
So, what does it mean to be an empowered person?
I think it's when you have, if we can call it strength, to stand up for yourself,
Okay.
to be able to do things that normally we would depend on someone else to do. Is that it?
Very nice, very nice. And now we're going to take it a step further. So, empowerment is when I take responsibility
Yes.
for my life, for my emotions, for my feelings, and for my behavior. When I am empowered, when I am in my power, I am strong and stable, and I can handle adversities that life throws at me. So we're going to talk about what I refer to as the toolbox. We're going to talk about that today. But before we talk about it, I want to teach the viewer listening today what it means when I refer to a person saying, take back your power. Okay. So if you put your hand for me here, you know when someone disappoints you, the feeling of disappointment. It feels, in Afrikaans we say, ooh, hulle het nou net by wind uitgeslaan. They just hit the wind out. Now disappointment sits right here.
Okay.
And this, right there where an ulcer starts, that is the energy, the power, energy center of the body. So here at Kormadum Aldila Beyond Wellness, we link the body, the mind, illness, emotion all together, and we integrate it. Because a lot of clients will walk in and say, I have an ulcer, but what is the cause of the ulcer? Are you severely abusing alcohol? Are you smoking a pack of cigarettes a day? Do you drink grandpa powders? Or do you constantly worry?
Yeah.
So there can be many reasons for ailments and many reasons for ailments. The main thing that we need to learn is to take back our power. And today I'm going to use an example. I'm going to take I can't take my book, it's got the mic. Lerato, give me that ball. Yes, thank you. Right, so we're going to do it like this. Okay. This is my power. This is my power, this is my life. This is my happiness. This is my birthright. This is my free will. This is me. Everything I am is in this globe. It is my responsibility to live my life to the best of my ability with the information that I have. Now you and I meet. We date. You are nuts enough to marry me. Okay. We get married. We are in a relationship. Okay. What do? What is the first thing people do when they make friends or fall in love or connect with people? What is the first thing they do?
That they bring people into that globe of yours.
Okay. Do you know what we do? We take this power. We take this globe, which should actually be a glass ball. I actually have a glass ball in my room that I use when I do it with my clients. And we go, Marius, please take this. There's everything that I am. Everything that I am. Please, it is now your responsibility to regulate me, to make me happy, to not upset me, to behave yourself properly, because you are now going to determine my happiness, my health, my state of mind, and how I behave. Because this is what we do.
But isn't the opposite also true?
What's the opposite?
When we meet, I give you my responsibility as well.
Exactly.
So we share.
Yes.
But yes, you are right in saying that we now make ourselves almost vulnerable.
Yes, yes.
Um,
So what do I do? What do I do when I'm in a relationship or when I have a child or when I have a friendship? I immediately give away my power and say, you have to behave, otherwise I'm going to be upset. If my child excels at school, it will mean I'm a good mother. If my husband behaves himself and becomes a doctor or a lawyer or a successful man, I will then be seen as a good wife. We take our power. We expect other people to make us happy. A lot of people come through these doors, and the first thing that they do is they say to me, if my husband can just behave better, I will be happier. If my mother-in-law will just stop interfering in my life and in my marriage, I'm
That
going to
we
be
hear a
happier.
lot.
If my child can just start doing better at school and talking to me nicer, I'm going to feel better as a mother. What are we doing? What are we doing? We are taking our power and giving it to another person. We are expecting other people to make us happy and to regulate us. Happiness, empowerment, allowance, it all starts here and it sits here. So that's the one part that I always teach the clients, and we are going to speak about blaming and shaming in the next episode. The main thing is, before we start, we need to understand that I am responsible for my healing, my health, my life, and my happiness. You can't fix me.
There's
I
no way.
can't fix my clients. We cannot fix other people. The only thing you can change about another person is their nappy.
I would beg to differ. One can bring a new idea in their head,
But you can't change
but you can't
them.
change it for them. You can't
Yeah.
change someone's mind unless they're willing
Yes,
to.
yes. And again, there's no guarantee that once you've changed their mind, that they are going to keep it. They might take it and throw it on the floor.
That,
What's the guarantee?
nothing.
See
There
what
is
I
no
mean?
guarantee.
There's no guarantee. So the best thing we can do is to take back our own power and to say, right, I'm not going to put my happiness and my well-being in someone else's hands. Whoever is in my life, and we're going to talk about contribution as well, whoever is in my life and contributes, that is going to make a difference. But I am going to choose for myself that I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to heal myself, and I'm going to walk this journey and road of wellness. Okay, so now you and I, we are going on a journey, and we are going to Cape Town.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Life is a journey. We need to go to Cape Town. That's our end destination. Okay. So once we pass and we go to the other side, that's Cape Town. Alright. So on this life journey, we have got choices. We have to go to Cape Town. Okay, we don't have a choice there. Cape Town is the destination. I'm using Cape Town because I love Cape Town.
Me
Right.
too.
Now on this journey to Cape Town, we can choose. Am I going to go in an ox wagon via Kakamas without sunblock and water? Or am I going to go on the N1 with a Range Rover where the air conditioner works? Or am I going to take the aeroplane and fly to Cape Town? Am I going to walk barefoot? Who am I going to take with me? Who might be staying behind? Am I taking my bicycle when I go to Cape Town? But to Cape Town,
We go.
we must go. So when I am on my life journey, I need to realize that to get to Cape Town, I have to gather a lot of things if I want to make the ride to Cape Town as smooth as possible. You and I might decide we're going to take the N1 in a Range Rover. Halfway to Bloemfontein, a truck might jackknife. 100 kilometers from there might be 3 kilometers of roadworks. Then, just before we reach Beaufort West, our wheel might burst and we're going to have to call
A towing
the
service.
AA or whoever to come and help us. We might pick people up on the way, we might drop some people off, the children might not behave in the car, ons laai hulle sommer af. It all comes down to what tools am I constantly putting in my toolbox to help me on this journey to Cape Town, to make the journey easier with more ease, joy and glory. And that is what we do here at Cormadam and at Aldila. We empower you with tools. We give you an array of tools that you can come and choose and use to put in your toolbox, so that you have a journey with more ease. If you choose to go via Kakamas in an Volkswagen, it's your choice. We are in allowance of whatever you choose. But we need to realize, make peace and accept that in order to be an empowered person, I have to put in the work. And Cape Town is my destination. And that is something that is very difficult for people to accept. The fact that I need to take my power, put in the effort, take responsibility for my life, and put in the work myself in order for me to get to Cape Town with ease or without. Either way, it's your choice.
Your choice, once again, to join us every week here on Aldila Cormadam, where we empower and supply you with all the necessary tools. We'll be back next week.